The Bandra court on Sunday remanded the arrested accused to 5-day police custody in connection with the attack on Bollywood actor Saif Ali Khan, while remanding the accused 14-day police custody. The police had said the attacker is ruthless as he stabbed Saif several times. We need him in custody to collect more evidence. The accused was arrested by Mumbai Police from Thane. Mumbai Police said there is primary evidence to believe that the accused is a Bangladeshi national. He does not have a valid Indian document. There have been some seizures, including his birth certificate, that prove that he is a Bangladeshi national. The police added, Mohammad Sariful Islam Shahzad, a 30-year-old man, has changed his name to Vijay Das after entering India to hide his Bangladeshi origins. He came to Mumbai 5 to 6 months ago. He stayed in Mumbai for a few days and then in the vicinity of Mumbai and was working in a housekeeping agency.
The police custody was not required as all the weapon and everything has been recovered by the investigation officer. Only forensic report and other things are there. It has to be taken care by the investigation officer by the FSL report, not by the custody. Just because it is a Saif Ali Khan, the matter has been hyped and he has been extended to police custody. International issue नहीं है, वो एक यंग बच्चा है, उसको स्केपगोट किया गया है. अभी वो बांग्लादेशी है ओरिजिन, ये नहीं है, वो अभी तक कंफर्म ये नहीं है. उनके पास कोई डॉक्यूमेंट्री एविडेंस नहीं है, कोई इंटरनेशनल इशू नहीं है और कोई अटेम्प्ट टू मर्डर नहीं है.
एक आरोपी को उसमें अरेस्ट किया गया है. उस आरोपी का नाम मोहम्मद शरीफुल इस्लाम शहजाद है. मोहम्मद शरीफुल इस्लाम शहजाद, एज 30 इयर्स. अभी तक की इन्वेस्टिगेशन में ये समझ में आया है कि ये आरोपी चोरी के इरादे से उस घर में उसने एंटर किया था और उस समय पर ये इंसिडेंस हुआ था. इस एक्यूज को कोर्ट में पेश किया जाएगा और पुलिस कस्टडी की रिक्वेस्ट की जाएगी और उसके बाद आगे का इन्वेस्टिगेशन किया जाएगा. एप्रोप्रिएट इस केस में एप्रोप्रिएट सेक्शंस की वाड़ की गई है और उस हिसाब से आगे का इन्वेस्टिगेशन किया जा रहा है.
किन सेक्शंस को पासपोर्ट एक्ट में या फिर
पासपोर्ट एक्ट के रेलेवेंट सेक्शंस में रेलेवेंट सेक्शंस इसमें अप्लाई किए गए हैं. उसके डिटेल्स हम प्रेस नोट से आपसे शेयर कर रहे हैं. ही डजंट हैव इंडियन valid document. As of now, we think that this is his first time entrance at that residence.
Let me bring in my colleague Abira, who is joining us with more details at this moment. Abira, first of all, a word about Saif Ali Khan and how is he doing? You are at the Leelavati hospital. I'm sure there are high-profile visits throughout the day, but how is Saif Ali Khan doing at this moment?
Yes, friends and family have been coming in while the doctor has said that Saif needs rest. He's on complete bed rest for 1 week and he has been told that as less visitors as possible. They have restricted number of visitors coming in. So mostly we see early in the morning, of course, Sharmila Tagore, his mother, who would come in every day and she left by evening. Kareena has been in and out. Today was the first day when the two kids, Taimur and Jay, came to meet their father after the incident, the first time after the incident. But they were there only for 20 minutes. We also saw Arjun Kapoor, Malaika Arora coming in to visit Saif today. They have also left. Right now, Amrita Arora, who is Kareena's best friend, she's inside to meet Saif. So there have been friends and family coming in and, being beside him while he's going through this tough time. But the doctor said he's recovering well and there's no risk of paralysis because they made him walk, because the question of paralysis came because of this the 2.5-inch knife that went inside him near the spinal cord. The doctor said he got saved by 2 millimeter. If the knife would have touched the spinal cord, it could have been dangerous, but it didn't happen. He was lucky that way. And there was a spinal fluid leak that happened, but it was taken care of by the neurosurgeons. The moment he entered the hospital, he was taken into surgery. The surgery went on for 5 hours, which also included the plastic surgeons taking care of the other wounds. Like he had severe wounds on his hand as well as neck, which was taken care of by the doctors there here, plastic surgeons here. So the doctor said that he has been moved from ICU. He's in the special ward now and he's doing fine. But there is a chance of infection, because of which they are avoiding visitors to come in as much as they can. They are restricting visitors to come in and meet him. They have told him for complete bed rest for now.
Abira, thank you for that update at this moment. Good to hear. Saif Ali Khan is recovering well, has been shifted to a special ward from the ICU. Thank you for joining us with all those details. But ladies and gentlemen, what does this say about Mumbai? Because it's just not, the feeling of being unsafe in your own house. If this could happen to Saif Ali Khan, I'm sure there are many people, those who are thinking whether, it can happen to them as well. Also, the way the whole investigation has gone so far. I mean, there have been 3 people who were arrested, a lot of hype, in fact, at this moment, and that, the accused has been arrested, and then the police had to release all of them, saying that, they have no connection. It's just a lookalike kind of a situation. So questions are being asked of the way the Mumbai Police, in fact, calls itself one of the most elite police forces in the country, and the way the entire investigation is going on at this moment, while politics is another angle which has started as far as Saif Ali Khan's stabbing is concerned. But Abira, let me ask you this, has there been any word as far as the family is concerned, post the initial statements by Kareena Kapoor and Saif Ali Khan publicists? Has there been any other information coming in from the family itself?
No, absolutely not. They have, like Kareena posted on a social media last, saying that they need to be left alone and they want some privacy. They've asked the media to give them that space, that, because it has been a very traumatic incident for the whole family and they are still shaken by it. So they have requested the media not to, call them or bother them, because they're right now trying to get over what happened, and their only priority is taking care of Saif Ali Khan's health. So right now, nothing from the family. We have been seeing Sara Ali Khan, Ibrahim, Soha, everybody coming in and, every day at the hospital. But nobody has spoken till now, and we don't think they're ready yet to speak to the media, because their first priority right now is getting Saif out of the hospital safely and, so that he gets healthy better and is back on his feet.
Thank you so much for joining us with all those details, Abira. Let me bring in, noted actor Nasir Abdullah, who's joining us at this moment. Nasir, we've been discussing this ad nauseum for the last few days, but for a lot of people in Mumbai, living in Bandra West, I mean, they must be thinking, if this can happen to Saif Ali Khan, it can happen to anybody. The sense of insecurity is something that, is underlined as far as this entire incident is concerned.
I've been through this stuff earlier on the earlier, debates, said, oh, if they are not safe, then what about the rest? Which is not at all true, frankly. Ouch. So here's the deal. There was a motive for the attack, and we still don't know exactly what the motive was. It may have been a hate crime, etc. Things are not gelling for me, because the cops have shown a grab of this boy looking nothing like the guy they've arrested, and he seems to have wandered from Bangladesh into a high-rise building in Bandra and found his way in. It doesn't gel. I don't buy it, frankly speaking. And they need to confirm with the victims, the maid And Saif, is this the guy who attacked you? Because Saif must have had a great chance to have a look at him because there was a fight. There was a scuffle. So I'm not buying into this really, if you know what I mean. I mean, they've shown another guy standing in a mall, not looking like that. So it all looks very hodgepodgey, frankly speaking.
Okay.
And what you're saying about what about the other people, it's not true. There was a reason that a single man was attacked like this, and then there was the Baba Siddiqui thingy. You know, the stuff
So
happens
if I
when there is
understand
a
this correctly from you are saying that it's a targeted sort of a situation. It's not that, people are running around with machetes in Mumbai. It's a targeted situation on Saif Ali Khan. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I'm not trying to tell you. I've already told you that, sir, that you are saying that it just happened. This guy.
Sir, I am not saying anything, Mr. Abdullah. I'm only trying to understand what you are saying, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so you want me to speak in another language? I'm happy to do that.
I'm sure both of us by this time know that English is the language that our audience prefer, and we can understand that. Let me also get Mr. P.K. Jain, former DGP Maharashtra.
I don't get it.
Mr. Jain, let me understand this from you, sir. Nasir Abdullah is an actor, and he says that what the police so far has done, the investigation, he doesn't believe that. It doesn't, he says that there are too many loopholes. The face of the person who's seen in the CCTV and the person who is arrested, according to him, doesn't match. Apart from that, sir, there are questions being raised. There were 3 other people, those who were detained at various places, including in Chhattisgarh by the police, saying that we have found our suspect. And then the police says, you know what, this guy is not the suspect. We are still looking for our suspect. Now, the Bangladeshi angle also comes in. Mumbai Police is supposed to be the most elite police force in the country, sir. Do you think that the investigation has gone the way it should have?
Namaskar. Thank you very much for calling me here. See, as an experienced police officer, I would like to point out that there could be a number of people going by the information that the investigating officer receives from various quarters, that they've seen the suspect, they've detained the suspect, we should take possession of him and all that. The police cannot let any clue go, so they go take the guy into custody and then verify whether he was the person or what kind of a story does he dole out, or whether he matches the description that we have. We already have a very clear shot of him. So all those things are always matched, and then only a decision is taken that this is not the guy whom we want. So those false leads, as we call them, keep coming in. They will keep coming in even in future till the time the actual accused is apprehended. Now the police say that they have already arrested somebody from Thane, and they've arrested somebody from Mumbai, and he is the actual culprit. I think this will also have to be verified. There are a whole lot of things. There will be an identification parade which will have to be carried out between the witnesses, the victim witnesses, and the accused. So once it is verified that he is the same person, then probably further investigation will take place. If Saif Ali Khan or his mate do not give out this fellow to be the same person, then obviously this is also another false lead. So let us wait and watch. The police investigation, the details are never told to anybody. The DCP has been very categorical, saying that this is a matter of investigation. Let us investigate. We'll come back to you with more.
But are you concerned, sir, that it's been more than 48 hours, and like you said, the police is still at this moment, clutching to some preliminary leads, or they are in fact in the very primary stage of their investigation. Are you concerned that in a city like Mumbai, a high-profile incident of this nature can happen, and for 48 hours, we are still at the very beginning of the investigation, not being able to apprehend the guy, see whether there is a bigger conspiracy or it was a lone sort of attack?
See, unfortunately, in this case, it was Saif Ali Khan. As I have been earlier mentioning, this could have been anybody else in the building also. The guy had come to the flat with a clear motive of theft, burglary, which has gone wrong. That the kind of weapon that he was carrying also shows that he was not carrying a proper weapon. He had not come to attack Saif Ali Khan at all. It all happened because he was trying to be apprehended. There are too many questions. Questions which need to be answered in this story. Okay. When there's a version that he was locked up in a room and from there he escaped. I mean, I find there are too many loopholes. There are too many gaps in the statements. So let us wait till the time the police wraps up this theory and then comes up with the actual accused. There are thousands of thefts which take place in Delhi, in Mumbai, and there are another 1,000 which take place in Maharashtra. This does not. I mean, this is, for me, this is one of those routine burglaries where the house owner has been stabbed. Well, it's happened to be Saif Ali Khan is a different matter altogether.
Nasir,
So
Nasir doesn't agree with that. He thinks that it's a targeted.
He may not agree. He may not agree. He does not
Sure.
agree
I just want
to
to comment on that, sir. You've made your point. Let me just get to Nasir. Nasir, you heard the former top cop of Mumbai, of Maharashtra, in fact, saying that it's just a burglary gone wrong, and the end of the receiving end was Saif Ali Khan. It could have been anybody else.
Maybe, but I'd like the top cop, for whom I have a great amount of the respect, to understand one thing. 10 days ago, sir, there was a debate, and there were some of these right-wing folks getting upset suddenly out of the blue because Mr. Kumar Vishwas mentioned something about the name that they have named their son. The name is actually Taimur, which means an iron-willed human being, a man of iron strength. And they were arguing, and they were making it look like it was the wrong thing to do, the wrong way to name him. And I said, look, they've gone by the name, not by the history of one evil man who had come to invade India. Okay. And there's a long debate, and these guys were going on, they were going on saying, this is not right. And I said, what are you talking about? Can you imagine anybody using a name like that with that intention to humiliate the Indians any further because they are attaching him to the invader who came 500, 600, 800 years ago.
Okay.
So that also happens. I'm just thinking maybe it could be a hate crime or something. Since you said the police should investigate everything, they should investigate this angle as well, because I find this very hard. Somebody without any documents, a refugee from Bangladesh, walks into somebody's house with all the security around, and he manages to ask for a crore, and he manages to have a fight with this guy. What are we thinking of?
So
it
all
looks
those
fantastic,
things,
and it was an inside job
all
also.
those things possibly are the questions that the police need to find an answer to. And as Mr. Jain was saying, we'll have to wait for the police to wrap up their investigation. But I agree with one thing for sure, that there are too many unanswered questions, too many statements and things which have been said so far which do not gel and look cohesive, at least for the entire incident also, and also with the way this investigation is going on. Gentlemen, thank you at this moment for joining me and putting out your point of view on this.